Lady Bird is not approving of the child-heavy investment portfolio. Just because I haven't thought about it whatsoever, nor have I done the
No, no,
math,
no, no,
does
no, no,
not
no.
mean it's a bad investment.
No, we're going. We're going back to the cloning, cloning thing. Where you make one kid and then you clone the shit out of him.
The shit out of him. That's a nice quantifiable
No,
quantity
why,
right there.
Why would you do that? Who did that? Oh shit, I did that. Did I not?
Turns out your problems were your own, old man.
Motherfucker. I think Pyro is playing Air Raider. Either that or I bounced a grenade off of something. But oh, son of a yeah. I may or may not made a serious mistake. So thinking that I was summoning my mech, I chucked a bombing plan where I was standing. Then I proceeded to chuck my mech like 30 feet, 300 feet down the street past all the spiders and shit. So I have to gotta go get my mech.
Wow. You rolled a natural one.
Repeatedly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, okay. Man, that was good stuff. All right. Oh, god damn it. I trapped myself in web.
Holy shit, that web is durable.
Yeah, web is very durable.
Oh, well, there goes my mech. See you later. All you guys.
Thank you, Gemroth. Thank you for helping helping me get unstuck from web.
Yes, that could have gone way worse. Luckily, Air Raiders can roll like real fast. And then
I've noticed that with first off, hard mode is way more fun because our gear is like 700% better.
It doesn't suck, yeah. Originally, I wanted to like start us on hard mode, but I tried to run like the first mission on hard just to see if it was possible.
It was impossible.
It was impossible. Yeah, Proto and I tried doing it like 5 times, and it was just like, nope, this sucks.
I imagine that you need to probably, to stand a real solid chance, you probably need to get to the mission where the Hectors just get killed automatically, and then get good gear, and then go back and...
That's actually the trick.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you're supposed to do. People have
That's
been
kind of a
me,
weird game design, but, whatever.
Well, I mean, the real intention is that you play through it on normal, and then you play through it on hard.
Oh, okay, fair point, I guess.
But, really, you get up to the Hector mission...
I wonder how long a completionist speedrun of this game would take, because... Wow.
Judas. Holy shit, he has so much HP. Judas.
Don't kill Pyro. Kill Gemroth.
Thank you for subscribing, Pyro. Now die.
As part of the Wanderbot subscriber package, you get to die. It's called the Bruce Lee package. Then die.
I have no idea what that is. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can crank up my mouse sensitivity when I'm in that thing.
No one ever knows what I'm talking about when I say that. So there's this like meme of like this guy like training with BruceLee, and it's like always on like Get Motivated or whatever, and he's like, Bruce, I can't run a mile. I'm gonna have a heart attack and die if you make me run a mile. And Bruce Lee was like, then die. And then it's like, the guy got so pissed off that he ran 2 miles. And he was like, Bruce Lee, you made me so mad when you told me to die. And he was like, and then Bruce Lee said something like, well, you know, if you set limitations for yourself, then you might as well die. And then that's the end of the motivational thing. Now, the reason I'm retelling this is that every single time I've made a reference to that in real life, nobody has ever gotten it. But it's always been the funniest thing, and I'm really sad that no one has ever gotten that reference anytime I've made it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I know nothing about, like, Bruce Lee.
It's fine. It's just like, I'll be at work, you know, and somebody will be talking about, like, all the difficulties they're having with the code, and I'll just be like, then die. And then they just stare at me like I'm an asshole. I don't know. I don't get it.
I mean, to be fair, Bruce Lee has been dead for quite some time.
Well, the anecdote wasn't Bruce Lee dying.
Well, no, but like, quotes kind of don't age well.
That's true.
They can, I guess. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I've actually never
warning-
made that reference in real life. I was just setting up an incredibly elaborate story where I was telling a coworker to die.
So Pyro Salamander is pushing me along. Oh my god. I
you move
apologize
faster.
in case I kill you here.
I am down to 48 health, and I'm scared.
I've got a bouncing grenade launcher.
Oh, I don't have Gemroth's laser cannon. I have just a regular laser cannon. And by
Oh my
Gemroth's
God,
laser
this
cannon, I
grenade
mean my
launcher
usual
is
laser
stupid.
cannon. I just see like little fucking turds just rolling down the hill and then they explode. Is that you? Are you the turd
Yes.
roller?
I am the turd roller. I bear the finest of rolled turds. They have been polished to perfection and then filled with C4.
It's like a Fabergé egg of shit and explosions. Truly an artist of the world's most terrifying commodity.
Good luck.
There's so much fire and explosions and then ants.
And they blow up. They blow up.
Yeah, dude. That is some powerful shit. Oh, you killed Jimmy Gems.
I think each of those does like 200, 400 damage. Something stupid. lot.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid because it hurts like mad when I see it land next to my feet, and I'm like, oh great, there's a rolled turd next to my feet. What's gonna happen?
I will probably kill myself as part of this grenade launcher.
Ah, I got knocked
I
out.
was not there. That is not my fault.
No, I had like 30 health because somehow my health keeps on getting drained in this mission. Don't know how that happens. And then I got hit in the face by a spider web. Damn, these spiders are so good at shotting web. They are way more difficult on hard mode.
Yeah. Well, hard mode.
Yeah, fair point. Like, usually when I fight these spideys, I can face tank a bunch of web shots. But hey, thanks, Pyro. But like, on hard mode, that is not a strategy they can use
the
anymore.
enemies actually do damage now.
Yes, yes, they do. So was this originally an arcade game?
It feels like it, but no, it was an Xbox game, from what I remember.
Oh, interesting. It feels so
Or
arcadey.
Xbox or Xbox 360, yeah.
Like,
I mean, I
this
could be
almost
wrong,
feels
but
like a damn Namco game. It feels so arcadey.
Like I think the first EDF game was like what, 2005, 2006?
I don't know.
I would not be surprised though if it didn't have its origins in a arcade game.
I mean, it feels like it has to be arcadey because it's got different difficulty settings. It's super duper repetitive. It's actually very colorful. It has badass music. Okay, Gemroth, you want to fucking fight? Is that why you're shooting me in the butt? Let's go. Let's go. Well, next mission then. As I dealt
wide shot.
0 damage to you there.
I got a
You probably
wide shot
didn't even
VR.
realize that we were fighting, Gemroth.
Okay, what did I get? I got a new thing that hopefully won't just friendly fire you guys to all get out. Oh. Ooh, what do I want? Fair shot it is.
My completion rate, it's 2%.
Yes.
Gemroth
Oh my
is
God.
1. He sucks by comparison to me.
Pyro, who has put in quite a lot of hours into this.
24%.
24%. Yeah, so, by the way, if I wanted to remove the weapon level limitations, I'd have to have 70% there.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That's why it will never happen.
We will
Unless it
long get bored of the game before we even had a ghost chance of a snowball in hell.
Yeah.
With the Pope peeing in the woods before we understood, before we even did that.
I wonder how many popes have needed to pee in woods. Like, woods is...
I don't know. I mean, there were a lot of popes in the Middle Ages, and that was before they even had buildings, right?
Yeah.
The closest thing that you had was like a, I don't know,
Shack?
an outhouse.
Well, they had those, like, Gothic cathedrals, but I don't think you're allowed to pee in those.
No, I imagine that you're probably not even allowed to enter them.
No.
I imagine that
Last
Gothic
time I had to
cathedrals...
go in one of those, I had to pay $5.
Yeah, really. You know how much $5 was worth back in the Middle Ages?
Yeah,
it was
inflation.
I mean, if you can count for inflation, five middle-aged dollars would cost like, I don't know, $38,000 or something.
I like when I was a kid, I would read Little House on the Prairie, and the guy had gone off and like bought a gun for $1 or something like that. And I was like, does that mean I can buy a gun? And my mom's like, that's not how the economy works.
Yeah. Also, why did you want a gun?
We were in Minnesota, and
fair point.
at that point, my cousins had like been going hunting a bunch, so it seems almost glamorous.
Valid point. Then you
I
go
was
hunting
8,
once, and you're like, oh,
it's cold
my
and
God.
it's boring.
Yes.
Actually, I've never been hunting, but after fishing, I was like, hunting cannot be better. Cannot be any better than this, and I don't like fishing.
Hunting is like cold, boring, plus smelly, plus depressing.
You've been hunting?
No, but I mean that's
okay.
So
I was
this is just like, you know, I was in
God
Boy
damn it.
Scouts, so I knew people that did hunt, and
Oh, yeah.
like this is just like what they told me about it, because they were like, yeah, I went hunting and I killed a deer, and then I just felt like shit for forever after I did that.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that sucks.
I just shot a spider off the top of a building, but it didn't die, so as it spiraled through the air, I switched to my shotgun and just juggled it for a little while. And then it died. It was satisfying. I like the ranger weapons.
What was I gonna say?
Not fair getting into team killing matches against Pyro, because he almost immediately just
murders
well, he's
you.
got how much? Well, he's got 2,000 HP, so like,
yeah,
no surprise.
He's got 3,000, man. You did not round. What was I gonna say? Something about inflation. Something
Oh,
about
interesting.
money.
I got a helicopter now, but it's a co-op helicopter.
Oh, nice. I'm just picturing two people bicycling, like, like, don't you dare slow down. I'm not getting eaten by spiders. What would you even do with $38,000 worth of, I guess, income back in the Middle Ages? Buy, like, a whole bunch of strips of leather, or, like, a bunch of the world's most important rocks? Like, there's nothing. What would you even do with that money?
Huh. Apparently the first EDF was actually a PS2 game.
Oh, wow. That's old.
Yeah.
That's very old.
That's cool, though. I like that. I don't know. It's nice to see some series that, like, just transcend time.
Yeah, I mean,
Almost.
I would imagine that this game... if you told me this game was came from the PS2, I'd be like, yeah, I can definitely believe that.
Yeah.
I mean,
technically, this is what, this is
a generation after it. This would be from, like, the PS3 era, based on the graphical quality. But, I mean...
Where is Gemroth?
I guess I never really thought about it too much, but the...
Is this Gemroth?
Like...
This is Gemroth. Gemroth, what did you do to yourself?
It's very funny to me, because I think it's getting harder and harder to tell,
Oh my god.
Oh my god, please stop, whoever is nuking the entire planet.
That's Pyro. Gemroth, Pyro, and I are all, air raiders, so it's,
Yeah, you guys with your different characters and different play styles. Me, I just prefer the jetpacks. Anyway, it's getting harder and harder, in my opinion, to, like, appreciate the difference in, like, graphical quality between newer and older video game consoles. I don't know if
In a
other
lot of
people have a better
cases-
eye for it, but like I am really having trouble seeing it nowadays.
I mean, we're kind of hitting that critical mass of realism where, like, in about 10
It's
years,
too
we could
expensive.
pretty much. Yeah, well, it's too expensive, but like in 10 years, we could probably perfectly replicate like what real life kind of looks like, more or less.
Yeah, more or less. Like we're
And so after that, where do you go with like game graphics? Because you can't really get higher def than.
I guess it would go towards trying to beef up physics simulations, but that's
Yeah,
I mean that's not really in game
I-
graphics, but it's the same kind of thing, you know.
I'm really looking forward to that point where it's not a graphical arms race; it's more of a processing and like physics and stuff. Because goddamn, like games with good physics or just crazy physics
Yeah.
are way more interesting to me than flat physics, which is just like, well, okay, I guess they died and then they just kind of fall over and that's just the end of it. Whereas this game, or say
Yeah.
Dark Souls, physics.
Physics with like quotation marks, but like it's so wonky that it's like a single quote on one side and a triple quote on the other.
I want to get to the point where we have
I've been
Gimmick
knocked out,
darks-
and I'm not getting
yeah,
up again.
I'm driving to you, but I think Jamrot's gonna make it to you first because I'm slow.
What a pose. Hi, bye.
Bleh.
Thank Jimmy Jim.
I just want to play a Gimmick Dark Souls game with like weird dumb physics. It'd be
You
amazing.
just smack somebody with like your fist and they go flying across the map.
Yeah, I've been having that happen actually in that's
The Great Wolf
That's
Sith
prob-
boss fight is modded so that you have to like saddle her and ride her for 8
Oh, I see.
seconds.
well, that's kind of Monster Hunter.
Yeah, kinda. I'm now picturing a game that's kind of like Gnarls Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, where it's like a very stupid world,
Jesus
but
Christ.
taking itself completely seriously. And I'm picturing like a post-apocalyptic bull riding sim. It's just
That
like
would be magic.
mechanical bulls. Like it's in the world. Oh my god, I can see it now. It's sort of like the android's dream of electric sheep. All the animals in the world are dead, so there's just mechanical bulls. And what do you do as the last cowboy? And that's where the story begins.
I wonder how many like legit cowboys there are nowadays.
I don't know.
Probably not many.
Like, probably like 4, and they probably all aren't even in America.
Yeah. Well, I mean, probably in like Nepal and like the
Yeah.
Himalayan areas, there's probably tons.
Yeah, I
If you
guess
count
so.
them.
I know somebody that like legit his dream was to be a cowboy. I don't. Well. Okay, so I don't know what he was thinking or like what his plan was, but that was like his dream was to basically go from like rodeo to rodeo as a cowboy, and all he did was just do like entertainment stuff. I know that's not what you're saying, because you know, you're thinking like like somebody that's not doing it for entertainment, but like somebody that actually worked as a cowboy. But he wanted to be like a rodeo cowboy entertainer type of person, and I guess apparently what that means is you want to be a deadbeat dad who just goes like from state to state after like knocking a bunch of women up, because that's what he did for like 4 years until finally they basically all caught up to him at once, and the dude had like 12 kids that he just abandoned, and he just got power fucked by the courts. I've never seen somebody just get wrecked, and then he fell off the face of the earth. And you know what? I think that he had that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.